Alright, welcome to this very short analysis on the GBPUSD for the coming week, September 15th to 20th. And we'll be looking at our bias for the week, then our key levels, which we have done already. Now, the bias we have for the trend in the coming week, this is the weekly time frame. Now, the market opened with a gap to the downside, and it opened lower than it closed in the past week, and the open and the bottom were the same at 1.5617, and the market recorded an all-time high of several weeks since January of this year. The market has not reached that high again. I think the last time it recorded a high of 1.5893 was in January. That's around January the 20th, and the week that followed it, January 27th. Now it attempted that new high and made a new high of 1.5884 in several weeks. Okay, this was as a result of positive data that came out from the UK and not too impressive data from the US. Okay, now the GBPUSD has made a new all-time high for over several weeks. So this particular week coming, the week in focus, our trend, without much ado, we have a bullish bias, because we have, first off, by price action, we have a higher high and a higher low, and the market closed on a bullish continuation. So we'll be expecting the market to attempt new highs in the coming week, and we have already worked out the key levels we'll be operating with from the pivot calculator you have here. The calculations I've made here already, we have generated the levels, and I've picked the levels I want to work with. I've picked 1.5792, 1.5812, and 1.5801, and that's for Camarilla buy. And I'm going to use it as my buy entry area for the week. So this is what I've done already somewhere here. Okay, so I've already done that somewhere here. So yes, for the weekly at 1.579192. This for the Woody's at pardon, this is for Camarilla. Woody's is at 5.581112, while the Camarilla is at 1.5. One is at 1.5801 actually. Now we'll be looking at our buy area around here. Anywhere within these three levels will be our buy area for the coming week, while for the sell we are looking at 5966 and then at 5947 for Camarilla sell. So these are the two important key levels for us in the coming week. Now to further project our entry, we will be inserting Fibonacci key levels, but first let me bring out the periodicity and switch it to 4 hours, and then we'll make our projections. Here, let me bring the Fibonacci retracements here. Okay, now I'm going to be projecting just for this week that ended. I'm projecting from here. The low of 1.5617 to the high of 1.5884. Okay, so that is the Fibonacci 38% retracement is at 1.5782, while 50% is at 1.575. And I'm going to be working with 5782. That's like 8.2 retracement, because it's closer to where the other key levels have formed the confluence. So we'll be looking at a strong buy around this area, while here we'll have to see a break of this place. Now I'm going to insert the Fibonacci expansion to see the targets, whether where we have I've mentioned earlier that we could project for our sell will be okay. Let's look at expansion. The Fibonacci expansion level, the first exit projected by Fibonacci expansion, let's switch to daily time frame, is at 1.5 5916. Okay, and the second exit is at 1.6018. So now this week we are focusing on is a very crucial week, particularly for the US dollar, because the issue of tapering will be made known this week, whether they are going to taper or not. But before that happens on Wednesday, between Monday and Tuesday, we'll be focusing more on buying the GBPUSD. So we'll look back. So very likely, and also given the information from the COT reports, for the week that just ended 10th of September. I mean, there was the report for the 10th of September shows a very massive increase in the open interest, positive 28,563. In the last week, it was about 7,000, open interest change. Now and then if you notice in the last week, the trend from the non-commercial traders was negative for the long positions and positive for the short positions. But this particular week, it has increased all the way to by 32,000, by that's a change of about 4,978, while there was a massive drop in short positions. All right, now watching what the commercial traders for this week, we are looking at the trend on from the non-commercial. So we'll see a bullish movement Monday to Tuesday before the taper and before the market slows down early Wednesday morning in expectation of what could happen with the first position on tapering. Okay, so based on that, we will be bullish Monday, Tuesday on GBP. Then by Wednesday, the report will be coming out from the Forex Factory calendar on Wednesday by 7:30 p.m. local time. From 7 p.m., the whole thing will begin to happen. So on that day, we'll just stay aside and wait. Best for Monday, Tuesday, we'll be bullish on the GBP USD. Then, if the Fed, now please, I would encourage you to check out this information on fxstreet.com. Now on tapering or no tapering, if there's no tapering announced, that means that there will be further upsurge of the pound sterling against the GBP against the dollar. And in that case, since we are focusing on the GBP USD, we might be seeing GBP USD hitting 1.6018, all right, by that Wednesday, Thursday. But before then, the price on GBP USD might touch 1.5916 to 5947 before it turns back, in preparation for the tapering reports. Now, if there's an announcement on tapering of 10 to 15 billion withdrawal with some sort of indication that's about the pace of reduction from now on, the dollar may gather some short-term strength, particularly against weaker rivals such as the euro. But for the pound sterling, it may not really be that strong. But if the third scenario happens, where 20 billion tapering or more is announced, okay, then there will be an aggressive movement of the dollar, and the dollar will really pick up very, very massively. So we'll be bullish Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we'll watch until we get to know the position of the Federal Reserve Bank. Now, entry levels, as I've mentioned, 1.5782 all the way to 1.5812 for buying, and selling 1.5916 all the way to 59475,966 before the tapering. This will be our position for this week, and I encourage you to trade the positive and follow the trend. Slow down after Tuesday and get to know the position of the Federal Reserve Bank before you get back into the market. I wish you a very wonderful and profitable, highly profitable trading week. My name is Ifeanyi Uche from NairaForGold.net. Thank you and God bless you.